Hello and welcome to the next episode of our custom brutal difficulty campaign here. And we ended the last episode with a few things here. So we are trying to take back the control points that we lost due to the They Have Not Come in Peace crackdown to the academies, which is academy specific for those who don't know. And now we have to consolidate again here and stabilize what we own, and we have to get our Unholy Alliance finished. So on August we can wrap up the alliances here, and then we do have our network that is maybe prepared to take on the alien admin when they spawn in about a year when the assault carriers arrive, which is probably the point until this episode will go, depending on what else will happen, because we have a lot of stuff upcoming. We already have a probe going to Mars. We do have mission to the moon going, which will be there for in the next 2 months. Probably that's going to be the next stop here. So I'm going to jump forward to the moon exploration. And yeah, so it's pretty much preparation now. And in regards to preparation, what I'm also going to do here, on the other hand, we maybe don't have the resources right now. I'm considering to build two xenolabs here, but we don't have mining yet, right? We don't have mining anyway. How much is missing for this? Let's see. Space refining. Oh, we are still missing mass drivers. Oh, that's terrible. So we can only send an outpost to the moon and not a mining module. I mean, in that case, we are going to... Let's at least build one here. There we go. A tiny bit of additional research and xenology investment percentage here, or research percentages, which will come in handy when we have to go into some alien projects soon. But of course the real deal with the Xeno projects will be on Mars, but we can get proper research station out there. So now I'm going to just jump forward for the moon project. Let's see what we roll in regards to resources on the moon and what kind of site we can acquire for the academy here. Okay, here we go. We have arrived on the moon. And now the big question, what can we do with it? And by the looks of that, that's not going to be simple. So let's see. The glaring problem I immediately see are volatile. We only have 1.4 here and 2 here. So the natural choice would definitely be Peri Crater. So we definitely should take Peri Crater. There's no discussion about that one. So we do have decent water, we have decent metal, we do have a tiny bit of fissiles. If we also want to get nobles and therefore be completely independent of boost for the Mars base, then we would need to go into Mare Tranquillitatis. However, do we want to? I got the feeling that we are going to have too little fissiles from there. The only decent fissile site is going to be Tycho Crater. I mean, we can settle all of those, but that's going to be very boost intensive. So, let's see. An outpost core will cost us 0.15 volatiles per month. We already pay 0.46. So we are down to 0 point something. We get 2. We can definitely afford a second outpost here. And then if we make this base, we would get... The solar collector will cost us 0.029. So that's not a problem. The big question is, what would a mining module cost us? Can we afford it? So outpost mining. Mining complex, here we go. Monthly support cost 0.5. And 0.35 through support cost. Yeah, so we will be out of volatiles if we do it like this. But it would mean that we only need to send a bit of volatiles to Mars. I mean, the other option would be that we go extremely greedy. And we go for Mare Tranquillitatis. Tranquillitatis. Ah, we don't have the mission control for this. And then also Lambert here. That could be an option. Or Korolev. But Korolev is barely enough to sustain itself in regards to volatile, so it has to be Lambert here. Or we skip Lambert and... Or we skip all of them and just accept that we don't have nobles for Mars. I got the feeling that this is the better option because we are going to run out of volatiles here and then we don't have volatiles for construction on Mars. So that would be a problem. So let's rather go like this. Only take one base on Lunar. We get 3, basically 4 resources for the Mars base construction. So it should be fine. And now we need to get to mining. And the AI doesn't want to go in this direction at all. But instead it has picked up at Astra, which is like, what the heck? So we are waiting for the deep space propulsion concepts to finish and electromagnetism to see what's coming up afterwards. And then we can help out there. And maybe push out mining quickly now. Because we are going to need it anyway for Mars as fast as possible. Meanwhile, we do have a bit of good news though. So we have taken Iran back, at least one of those points. We do have taken the Arab Emirates back. And we have been able to successfully crack down this thing here with a 25% chance, I think on the 3rd try or something, which is okay. And we are going to retake it now and then we are already in a much better shape again. Only 2 months after the crackdown, or 1.5. So pretty good. So let's see how the global tech develops, if it is in our favor here or not. So the tech pathing in this playthrough is... I have no words, but yeah, so first of all, the AI decided to basically leave me alone on Mars drivers. I was able to push it in, but nobody's supporting it here. And it's the key ingredient to get space mining and refining done. Instead, what do they pick? Advanced heat management concepts here. Nobody's investing now. And then they go for orbitals, where also nobody is investing. It's like, what the hell is going on? But at least we get Mars drivers now. But it's February 27th, so we are super late on that side. But things it's okay. Could be worse, I guess. And then we can immediately go into mining now. So here we go. Finally. And of course, we are going to push this. Fission pile is also coming up. And with space mining and refining and then the outpost mining complex, we can finally get started on this. I think I'm also going to just go all in here. On the other hand, we maybe want to bait the others a bit. Let's see what happens here. Oh, finally! Also, that's another thing. We didn't have any abductions so far from the aliens. None that we saw. So finally we have one where we can proceed our quests here, because we were still on the first one. And now we can finally do an alien abduction investigation to get the other alien projects unlocked. So everything is not working out exactly as it should be. However, the good thing, we do have 3 nukes here, we do have 2 nukes here, almost 3, and we do have 2 nukes here. I'm considering to probably stay there, which is a total of 9, and we do have 85 days left until the fleet arrives. And I think our Unholy Alliance should be finished up now. We do need Iraq as well. Let's see, we do need to have movement between our countries here. We do need to ally everybody. So Iraq has to ally like Turkey, Arabia, Egypt, Iran. That's our armies here. Plus Israel. And then we do the same here. Ooh, that's a bit costly now. Yeah, but works out though. So then we do have movement between these nations, almost at least. And we do have nukes, so when the aliens land, we can go to war immediately. So pretty good. At least that one is going well. And now let's see where they're going to land. So we are jumping forward, get mining, and see where the aliens will touch Earth in 90 days, roughly. So, the time has come. The assault carrier are going to arrive in 3 days. And also our mining complex is going to finish in 5 days. So finally we can get our moon base operational. And also the base on... No, the probe to Mars will also arrive in, I think, a month, a bit less, somewhere in June. And so a lot of things happening at the same time in the same month here. We still don't really have a lot of research. Here we go. The fleet has arrived. Going to land down here in Bangkok. Okay. That's servant territory there. Funny. Curious to see, but this is also humanity first territory here, so... maybe they go to war with China. That would be very fortunate for us. So, research-wise, we definitely have to unlock some stuff like space stock now. We want this one, and first of all, we go into the outpost core here to build, wow, 41. Yeah, but that was to be expected. Solar collector as well. Here we go. And now we do have enough saved up for potential Mars outpost core, at least. Of course, not a mining module, but yeah. And 25th of July, we are going to get income here. So that's fine.
We've neutralized their key people.
Finally, we got the crackdown gun.
Remains unmoved.
Minus 3% again. So here we go. They have landed. And we don't have a command officer to even try to contest this. The bigger question now is, where are the... now this is Earth surveillance. So Cambodia is next with that 3 units here. So Southeast Asia will fall. The question is, where... Okay, Manila. Ooh, Philippines. Actually, really? So they will carve out something here. The question is, where will they go afterwards? And... Yeah, the big question is, do we want to get involved? We probably can't, because we don't have a navy, right? I mean, we do have nukes, so we could declare war. Maybe? Oh, look at this. Oh no. It's not Vietnam. Cambodia. Huh. But they are going to be temporarily at war with the US. And then here as well. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to move forward 30 days, about roughly a bit more, to see what's going to happen here. And maybe we are going to intervene immediately. Maybe we're going to wait like 2-3 months before we start throwing nukes in the end, right? So, our probe has arrived at Mars. And I've been already taking a look at the numbers here, and the most astonishingly base is this one. 104 metals. That's a lot for Mars standards. So we are definitely going to take Valles Marineris. Definitely. So where are you? There we go. Definitely. Normally the Olympus Mons is pretty good as well, but this time it's okay. It has the highest noble and high fissile. I'm going to take it because of the nobles. The numbers are really low for nobles, so we have to be picky about the locations. So we have to keep an eye out. We're also going to want to get Skylas, Scylla, Scopulus. Ideally, we want this one as well. We also want... we also need a water volatile location. So this one... I think we need Scylla more than we need the other. So... Scylla will get us also nobles, and it will have a better water and volatile income. So Scylla, Scopula, here we go. And... so we are going to leave this one out for now. We can still later invade it. So instead, what I'm going to do here now is pick a water volatile location. Which one do we have with high water? This one, it's not okay. It's below average. This one, also below average. This one is decent because it has fissiles. I think it will be... could be either of those two. We want more fissiles and more volatiles here. I think this one is the better one. So we go for Utopia Planitia. That's all the boost we have. And now we have to wait until our mining income is going to kick in. And then we can get started building infrastructure here. The main problem will, of course, be noble metals, but we should be fine.
We'll be ready for a new order.
Now let's go back to Earth and observe what the invasion will bring us here. Of course, it will bring us assault units here. Ah, humanity first. That's good. I was searching for humanity first agent, so that we can befriend them in case we need to work together with them here.
Our cause is unjustified
So
to
let's
them.
see. Oh, they merged. Okay, here we go. First armies are on the map. Oh, Italy as well. Wow, the EU is getting big. Interesting. So they are going to annex Thailand. They are going to annex Cambodia. and then they are going to annex Philippines, and then the big question is what's going to happen afterwards. So, funny. Oh, scary as well. But this unification, of course, is also interesting. I also created a new state here to split up our investment points even further to get more mission control faster. As we can see now, we do have 23 already, and it's going up faster, despite our initial investment of going for a few nukes here. Still, we do have this now. What we should, or what we could consider... Can we declare war? Should we declare war? I'm not sure. Let's rate it out like 1 month or something before we do any rush action here against the alien nation. Yeah, let's rate it out a bit. Mining will come online this month, and then we can get going with Mars. Pretty good. Looking forward to that. We have to get our mining modules over there as soon as possible here. So, apparently, I'm not sure what's happening. I think I've run into a bug. Because as we can see here, the alien armies have completely occupied the territories. All three. And now they are not moving anymore. And they are not flipping it to the alien admin either. And I was first thinking it has to do with the servant executive here and there. But this doesn't apply to Cambodia here. So this is a bit weird. I mean, I have no idea. I have to research if that is somehow fixable. Else I have to go back to before the invasion starts, but I don't think I have a safe game for that. So that might be a bit of a problem. I mean, I do have a safe game, but that's like a year ago. Something like that. That would be annoying if I have to go down to this point. Yeah, would be very annoying. But yeah, let's see. I will do some research and then we're going to see each other in the next episode. Therefore, leave a like and subscribe, and let's continue this in the next one.